just about ready. Just about ready. We're looking mysterious today. It's a cozy day today. It's raining all day. The vibe. Should I take off the hood, introduce myself? I'm Kyle McDermott. Alright. Good. Glad we established that. Welcome to my home. Welcome my cat. Welcome my cat. Dex. Just wait. Alright, don't wait. Her tail's getting a little better. You see? You see? It's moving more. It's only been a week. Anyway, how we doing? Don't answer. We're just testing sounds. Let's get a little more zoomed in on the camera here. There we go. Using a different camera today. Looking a little bit more crisp, I think. A little more modern. Using a different camera, I can leave this camera in the shot, which I like. So, that's good. That's good. Am I liking this new angle? Oh no. Playing around. Always testing the waters. Feel like it's missing something. That's how we add stuff. By testing new angles. Seeing what I can throw in. I got a blister on the tip of my tongue. You can't see it, but it's there. It's there. I don't know how it got there. I think I was like trying to force debris, food debris. You know, when you eat food, you use your tongue. You really don't you realize it until you have a blister on the tip of your tongue, how much you use it for pushing food around and off your teeth. Now I got a little blister on the tip of it and it hurts whenever I use it. We good? We cozy? I think we are. I just need to do some stuff, get more stuff ready. Before we begin our reading. More settled in. Now it's really bright on the camera. Just wait, Dex. We're not done yet. I'm always picky with the shot. It's just never good enough to me. It's just minute things. It doesn't really matter. I'm picking my nose. There's like a scab on it or something. And who cares? I do pick my nose. I'll admit it. We're just chilling here. Chilling. Never making eye contact with you. I can't even see you. You're in the dark. You're on the ground, too. You're just lurking, creeping back there. Tonic. I can already smell it from here. Oh, I don't even need it. That feels good. Right in the tip of my tongue. That's good. Just gotta enjoy this. Soak it in. It's those little things. Alright. I still don't got a cup holder. But if we get rid of the cup holder, we can't. Never gets old. Getting the jerky open. Dex, don't be attacking the cables, or you're fired. It's good jerky. Alright, we're here on this blissful, gloomy, dull day. Rainy. I gotta paint a picture for you. Gotta give you the mood I'm in. It's one of those moods. It's nice, it's calm. Nothing really going on. And you know why we're here. We're gonna be touching down on some more meditations for mortals with Dax. She's gonna be our narrator today. Meow meow, meow 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 meow. Meow meow meow. Alright. I'm not reading it yet. I still got a jerky to finish. We meet here every right now it's been Thursdays. It's usually used to be Wednesdays. I used to do these, but work. We fit things in where we can. And we're just chilling. We're talking. We're not talking. I'm talking. You're here, I think. I don't know, maybe nobody's here. If nobody's listening, it really doesn't make a difference for this. I do it regardless, if you listen or not. That's the way to do it. Enjoy life as if you're the only one viewing it. I don't know, there's something there, right? Oh, that was a good one. That was a good chug. We're just gonna take a nap. I don't nap. That's a lie. I don't nap. I never take naps. I'm not a napping kind of guy. Do I look like a guy who takes naps? No, I just sleep. I try to nap. Doesn't work. I lay there staring. So delicious. I got you. Wait, how would we do this? Well, here you go, Kyle. We like to be a little retarded around here, if you haven't noticed yet. Just a little, not a lot. Never go full retard. Never go full retard. Have fun with it. Be stupid. Be stupid. Alright, let's feed the brain. Let's feed the brain with more jerky. That was the last of it. Don't chew. Don't chew with your mouth open. But you can talk with your mouth full. You can. So, no, I'm not wrong. See, right now I got blisterment. I'm trying to get the jerky between my teeth. But it hurts. Because the blister is pushing it. It's going to be a rough day with this blister. Jerky was a bad choice. It's okay. We're a man, goddammit. Whatever that means. Take the pain. What's today? It's a Thursday, but that's not what I'm asking. It is. Not that you can see it. Not that it matters. You don't need to see anything. You could close your eyes, and all that matters is talking. Checking if I'm bleeding. I'm debating things. Alright, we move the camera around just because we can. We'll figure it out later. Different videos, different trials. We're here. We're comfortable. We're cozy. We've talked about enough stupid stuff, and we finished our jerky. Half drank down. Let us begin. Day 11. Why you're here. This is why you're here. Day 11. Just go to the shed. Just go to the shed. What do we... If I could guess on this, I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know. Does that mean like go tinker? Go experiment? Let's find out. I'm befriending what you fear. We cannot change anything unless we accept it. Carl Jung. Is that true? Can we change things? It's technically not true because you're changing every day, probably not even realizing it. So you don't need to accept. But I get his point. All right, let's move on. Let's actually start the beef. The beef of the book. And before we begin, let me tell you how many pages we got. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4 pages. Not bad read today. All right, let's begin. It can be alarming to realize just how much of life gets shaped by what we're actively trying to avoid. We talk about not getting around to things as if it were merely a failure of organization or of the will. But often the truth is that we invest plenty of energy in making sure we never get around to them. It's an old story. Some task or some entire domain of life makes you anxious whenever you think about it, so you just don't go there. You're worried you might have less money in the bank than you'd assumed, so you refrain from checking your balance at all. Or you're scared that a pain in your abdomen might be a sign of something serious, so you avoid seeing a doctor. Man, I feel like that blister tongue is making me talk worse. Or you're worried that raising a sensitive subject with your partner could lead to a blazing row, so you never do. Several times I've caught myself avoiding checking my email for fear of discovering a message from someone impatient I haven't replied to yet. Rationally speaking, this is a kind of avoidance make no sense at all. If you really do have an alarmingly low bank balance, or the pain really is something serious, confronting the situation is the only way you can begin to do something about it. I can see where we're going. You just have to accept where you're at and then move on. Let's do something about it. This is where we're going. And there's no better strategy than avoiding your inbox to ensure that someone will eventually lose patience with your failure to reply. The more you organize your life around not addressing the things that make you anxious, the more likely you're going to develop into serious problems. It's true. You're just gonna let shit stack up. You're just gonna let things pile up. You're gonna get more anxiety. You know what a good strategy in life is? As soon as a problem comes up, fucking deal with it. Don't put it off, because then another problem's gonna come. Oh great, now you got 2 problems. Oh, you want to put 2 problems aside? Oh, it's gonna double down. You got 4 problems, and now you're overwhelmed, and now you don't want to do any of it, and now you're in a weird, sick place. How do I know? Because I've done it. You've done it. We've all done it. Sometimes you have to get there to know you shouldn't be there. So let's continue reading into serious problems. And even if they don't, the longer you fail to confront them, the more unhappy time you spend being scared of what might be lurking in the places you don't want to go. It's ironic that this is known in self-help circles as remaining in your comfort zone because there's nothing comfortable about it. That's funny. It's funny. It's a funny way of looking at it. Comfort zone, but that's the thing about comfort. It's weird. You get comfortable in life. That's when problems come, and then you're not so comfortable, are we? It's ironic that this is known in self-help circles because there's nothing comfortable about it. In fact, it entails accepting a constant background tug of discomfort, an undertow of worry that can sometimes feel useful or virtuous, though it isn't, as the price you pay to avoid a more acute spike of anxiety. What you should do in such situations, I've learned, is just go to the shed, okay? I learned this way of thinking about avoidance from Paul Lumens, a Dutch Zen monk who explains it in a lovely book entitled Time Surfing. Lumens refers metaphorically to the task or areas of life you're avoiding as gnawing rats, but he rejects the conventional advice about dealing with them, which is to man and woman up and confront your rats, to get over yourself, in other words, and to attack the problem with brute force. The trouble is that this simply replaces one kind of adversarial relationship with your gnawing rats. Stay away from me, with another. I'm going to destroy you. And that's a recipe for more avoidance over the long term, because who wants to spend their life fighting rats? Lumen's surprising advice is to befriend them instead. Turn towards your gnawing rats. Forge a relationship with them. So is he saying to become friends with your problems? The anxiety that build up in your head? Dax wants to speak to you. She has something to say. Just lay down. Just lay down and stop digging your claws into my skin. You're being evil to me. Why are you being evil? She wants to rage. She wants my attention. But we must give you my attention. I must give me my attention. But how do you forge a relationship with a metaphorical gnawing rat? It might mean finding the least intimidating way to get stuck into it, or asking someone else for help. But it might equally entail something as seemingly passive, ineffective as merely closing your eyes and visualizing yourself taking an action. All you're seeking is some way to go there, psychologically speaking. To begin to accept on an emotional level that the situation in question is already a part of your reality, no matter how frequently you might wish that it weren't. Lumens gives the example of a person whose long-neglected shed filled with junk is becoming a sort of mounting anxiety and guilt. Just go to the shed, get rid of it, so empty it out. So this is what we're getting at. Empty out your shed. Don't let it pack up, like we were just saying. Don't let the shed get filled with bullshit. Nobody wants a shed full of bullshit. You become a hoarder. Hoarders, that's sick. You got a mental problem. You're hoarding. All right, let's continue. The advice here is go to the shed. Don't do anything yet. Just look around. Observe and take stock. Make the space your own, and the first solution will present themselves. A number of items will change hands and be donated to others. Other things will wait until Saturday afternoon when you say to yourself, and now it's time to clean out the shed. You don't dread it anymore, but are actually looking forward to it. Lay down, please. So yeah, this is pretty straightforward. Tend to the shed. Tend to your brain. Observe. What do you got going? You don't got to tackle it all at once. Get rid of one thing at a time, one problem, and move on to the next one, the next day. Just because you got a mountain of shit and problems to solve, don't look at it all at once, because then you're just going to do nothing. You're not going to take action. Right, Dax? Right. All right, let's continue on. We only got a page and a half already. That's how quickly we read here. We're getting better at reading. The more you do something, the better you get at it. Don't be scared to suck. Show the world you suck, and then the next day show them how much you suck less. So, be suckless. You suck less. It's worth noting, I think that befriending your rats isn't just another way of expressing the time-worn advice to break an intimidating task down into smaller, more manageable chunks. What were we just saying? What were we just saying? More manageable chunks. That's what we're saying. When you do that, you're reducing the anxiety you feel by reducing the scale of the threat. It's like separating one rat off from the rest of the pack. In order to... She's like, shut up. You speak too much. Just pet me. Reducing the threat. It's like separating one rat from the pack in order to more effectively stab it to death. By contrast, to befriend a rat is to diffuse the anxiety you feel by transforming the kind of relationship you have with it. You turn it into an unobjectionable part of your reality, whereupon a gnawing rat, in Lumen's terminology, becomes a white sheep, a harmless, docile, fluffy creature that follows you around until you decide to do something about it. Everyone has an assortment of not yet begun or not yet completed projects that would benefit from their attention, because that's the nature of being a finite human. This is good stuff. A finite human. But there's no need for them to torment you. Exactly. Don't let them torment you. Don't let you're beating yourself up. Don't let you beat you up. Stop bullying yourself. But there's no, once you've established a relationship with them, they become white sheep and can just patiently wait their turn. Turn your problems into little fluffy animals, and then behead them, cut their heads off, and eat their insides. That's what you need to do with your problems. One excellent practical way to befriend a gnawing rat is to ask yourself what you'd truly be willing to do to address some fear-inducing challenge in your life. In the early 1970s, the cognitive psychologist Virginia Villian found herself so paralyzed by work anxiety that she couldn't write a word of her PhD thesis until she stopped trying to make herself work in a way she thought she was meant to, and asked herself instead how much time she was prepared to spend on it each day. I talked about it with Jay, the man I live with, and he suggested 3 hours. 3 hours? The very thought gave me anxiety attack. How about 2 hours? The very thought, 1 hour. More reasonable, but still not possible. Half an hour. Getting closer, but still too much. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. Now there was a figure I could imagine. A nice, solid amount of time. An amount of time I knew I could live through every day. 15 minutes. How much are you? You give yourself 15 minutes. That's a good, you can do a lot in 15 minutes. You could take a shower. You could read, you could meditate, you could do some dishes. Not all the dishes probably, but unless you lumps it. Anyway, 15 minutes. Give yourself 15 minutes to pull some levers in life on something you want to do. 15 minutes. Before you know it, and when you give yourself that 15 minutes, let's say learning an instrument a day, when you go to do it, you find yourself doing it longer than the 15 minutes. But give yourself 15 minutes to whatever task at hand you want to progress. And you'll find yourself progressing quick, man. Anyway, let's read the last chunk here. The last paragraphial. Right there, you see it. Boop, boop. Let's finish this bad boy up. People laughed when Villian told them of her 15-minute-a-day plan because it sounded pathetic. In fact, it was the opposite. Asking yourself what it would actually entail to befriend the gnawing rats in your life is an act requiring real courage. More courage, perhaps, than the standard confrontational approach, which feels like reconciling yourself to reality and more like getting into a bar fight with it. Befriending your rats is a gentle strategy, but there's nothing submissive about it. It's a pragmatic way to maximize your room for maneuver and your capacity to make progress on the work you care about by becoming ever more willing to acknowledge that things are as they are, whether you like it or not. Boom, boom. Go to the shed. Go to the shed. Go to the shed. We finished it. That was Go to the Shed. What did we learn? Maybe we learned nothing. And that's okay, because the point of reading is to read. All right? We've only been here for 30 minutes. See? 15 minutes. I give myself here. I'm there putting in the work, doing some things, pulling some levers, and we're progressing somewhere. We're getting somewhere. We're doing it right here. I'm showing you through this. It's double, baby. I get to read, and I get to put out a video. I get to cuddle with my cat. I get to enjoy some caffeine. I even took some jerky. We do a lot here. It might not look like it, but a lot is happening. A lot is happening right now. So what did we learn again? I don't know. I'm always digressing. If you're always digressing, are you digressing? Can you return that? And am I progressing digressively? I don't know. Now we're just talking out loud. I just want to reach for my drink. You don't have to go anywhere. Just stay right there. Chill. Little Dexicans. Yeah, so what we learned, I already knew this stuff. Don't let your problems stack up. You know, it's good to reapply stuff, though, to be reminded. You got to remind yourself all the time, you know, to be to live, to be better every day. It's not just once you learn something, you got to apply it every day. But yeah, go to the shed, I guess. Weird way of putting it, but I'll take it. I agree. Give yourself some time. Don't let anxiety rule your life. Don't freak out. Just keep doing stuff. Keep on keeping on. Keep on keeping on. It's good. What do we got next week? Let me show you what next chapter is. What do we got to look forward to? We got day 12, rules that serve life on doing things daily-ish. I want to read it right now. I'm so excited, but we'll hold back. That's next week. You got to wait too. I'm not cheating. I'm not sneak peeking. We only look at the title here. I was looking at how many pages were here. I think that's it. We're good. We're golden. We put in the work. All right. We did things. We're doing things. We're always here. We're always evolving. Don't be stagnant. Don't be like some old puddly gross water. Keep moving like the ocean, flowing like the river. Flow like a river. You're a giver. All right. Rhyme, so it must be true. That's what we say around here. I'm sure other people say that because I'm just a product of everything around me, as you are too. What is original thinking even anymore at this point? I don't know. Couldn't tell you. That gets way too confusing if you go to think. You think you're gonna get yourself into some thinking situation. Thinking really gets you nowhere. That's a lie, but it's also true. You know, paradoxes. Life is just one big paradox. Right? All right. You already know where we're going. You will see me. You'll see me here Saturday, because we have our Fridays on Saturdays. A Friday on Saturday. So go on and get on with your life. Keep getting on. Keep showing up here. You know, keep showing up. Good things happen around here when you surround yourself with good people. All right. I'm the one justifying that I'm good, so I don't know. It's all relative and perspective. What am I gonna get you? Nothing. If you surrounded yourself with me, nothing. Just some words. Some words in your ears. I can't give you anything else. I wish I could, but I can't. You know, we're so finite. We're a finite human being. I can only give you my true, honest self. That's it. That's all I got. That's it. Which is rare. That's a rare thing. That's why I started this whole thing, because I'm like, I'm a real person. I can give them that. And that's what you get. That's it. That's all you get. A real human experience. Something rare. And that'll probably get you in trouble. Being an honest human in this world. We'll see. We'll see how this all ends. We're all gonna die. Goodbye. Man, you're gone before I even finished my drink. That's rare. Whoa! You say, why are we jumping? Why are we jumping? Look into the camera over there and say, goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. I love you. Goodbye. Meow. Meow. She sends her love.